Hello, my name is Pablo Cano. I recently graduated from the University of Alberta in a Master of Science in Structural Engineering. So my research topic consists of multi-tier concentrically braced frames, and specifically what I'm doing is I'm evaluating the current seismic design methods that are used in North America. So first of all, multi-tier concentrically braced frames, they're very commonly used when you have really tall single-story buildings. So that could be like airport hangars. You could also see them in warehouses. So essentially any type of building where you have a really tall single story, and then basically what you do is you break up the height into multiple panels, and that way it's more efficient for designers as well as for construction purposes. The shortcoming that my research kind of addresses is really seeing how the evolution or the change in the design methodology in the last recent years, how effective they are and how accurate they are when it comes to the design of these buildings or with this type of structures. So initially, the reason why these guidelines were changed and introduced in the first place, it was to address the safety component of the structure. There was concerns over two main things. So the first one was the column stability of it. So there was potential for the column to buckle. And the second one was that there's a potential for the brace to fracture under seismic loading. It is checking the safety of it and the of the new current guidelines, but as well we want to address and see how we can make it more efficient and see if there's any cost savings that can be within the structures. One of the first milestones I would say for my research, developing all these design methodologies and seeing how you can apply them. And then the second one was how to construct a frame that could be analyzed using finite element and to see the behavior not only under pushover analysis but as well as nonlinear history response. The next step now into the Ph.D. is grabbing all these numerical models that we've done and try to replicate them in the lab using full-scale specimens, and to see if we have agreement between the two, the numerical models and the experimental. That way we can be confident in the results that we're getting from our numerical models, and then expand that database into a variety of geometries and do a full parametric study to see how the different geometries, different shapes, different number of tiers all affects the behavior of these frames and particularly of the columns. The people that own these types of structures, it'd be a concern to them to know in advance that their building is safe under any type of seismic behavior or seismic loading that might affect this type of building, but as well as the structural engineers, so that they're more confident when they're designing this type of structures, that they know what type of behavior they can expect out of these systems. Research has the potential for changing the methods that we use to analyze these types of structures and hopefully making them more efficient and easy to understand for everyday applications. So it's not complex or kind of something that engineers are not familiar with. So that's one of the objectives that I want to try to get out of my research, is that it's something that is both kind of really addresses the problem directly and efficiently, but as well as something that's easy for everyday engineers to do within their scope